Hello, everybody. Hey, good evening. Well, I'm going to try to keep my voice low. Sometimes I feel like I'm not speaking loud enough. And sometimes I listen back to it and I'm like, my gosh, I was screaming. Or it sounded like I was screaming. So, y'all, give me thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever the case may be. If I get too loud, because I get excited when I get talking about certain things. If I get too loud, y'all let me know. Just say, tone it down, Trina, tone it down. And I will tone it down. Because, of course, I can't hear myself. Or how it's coming across, right? So, I hope everybody has had a great week. This has been a very, very busy week, right? Well, it has for me. I have seemed like it's been my brain, when I tell y'all my brain has been on overload. Hey, Patty and Maria. Y'all, am I too loud? Or is this just right? Or do I need to be louder? I can get loud. But yeah, my brain has been on overload. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's just been so much going on in the world, so much going on, in my life, in everybody's life. I mean, everything, it's just been a lot going on. This is a really, really busy time. Have a lot of projects that I'm working on, and I need the help of my community. I need the help of each one of you that log on at some point. I know a lot of times, listen, y'all, I get it. A lot of times when people log on these sites and things, especially on lives, people logging on because they want to hear the juice. They want to hear something. They want something nasty, some kind of drama. And, right, but when I come on here, I try to come on here with some positivity because I don't know what y'all know, but I know I do need some positivity in my life. When I look down this timeline, sometimes I'm like, girl, if you don't log off that Facebook. So I log off, but then guess what? Log right back on. Excuse me, because I put content on there. I want to share with people. Hey Shanda, I need to talk to you ASAP. Okay? Okay? We need to talk soon. Very, very, very soon. Like maybe hopefully after this call. After this live. But yeah, Tina. I want people to put some positive vibes out here. Give us some good stuff. Yeah, give us some. So y'all tell me how y'all. Hey, sweet Sassy, I miss you. I miss you so much. I cannot wait till we can get out and go somewhere. The girls, I miss you so much, sister. I do. But you guys, I mean, talk to me. Tell me how everything has been going with you. If you've had something that may not have been positive, I love you too. I love y'all too. I do. If something has happened and it hasn't been positive, let's share it. Let's put it out there in the atmosphere. And we're going to take that thing out there in the atmosphere. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take it and, I don't have nothing to tear up right now. Let me do this. Y'all know I'm animated. We're going to take it and we're going to cut it up into pieces. I cut myself. I really did. Hey, Kisser, I just cut myself. We're going to throw that stuff on out of the atmosphere. I almost did, though, y'all. It nipped me a little bit. But, yeah, get all those negative things. Get them out there. You ain't got to get people in your personal business. That's what I try to tell people, and I try to help people to understand. Don't think that you always have to get people in your personal business. And I'm working on my healthy lifestyle. Tina, that's great. That's a great thing. That's a great accomplishment because one thing that we know right now, being healthy is very, very important. Mainly, I mean, it's always been important, but then it's also very, very important because of the things that we have going on in our world right now, in the community, and not in the community, in the world. So health is very important. So continue to do that. follow me if you are, you can follow my healthy lifestyle that I've done. A lot of people, there's pros and cons to everything, but hey, I just tell you like it's T.I. is. T.I. is. Like JJ said, I tell you like it is. It worked for me and it's still working for me. And y'all see, I drink bubbly, y'all. And when I say bubbly, a lot of people think I'm talking about bubbly and I'm talking about like wine, or not wine. They know it's not wine, like something that has, this is just sparkling water. It literally is, but I love it. But now if I want to have a glass of wine, I will, because I'm grown and I can do that. Okay. So, but what my biggest thing is, everybody just, just feeling okay, with, again, I may share a lot of things on here. You like bubbly, girl? I'm addicted to. And I went to the store, and I went to the store, and I was I had to get my Starbucks, right? So people know me know I love my Starbucks coffee. And actually, I got put on the Starbucks Wall of Fame. They took my picture this morning to put me on their wall. Anyway, I went and I had to get my bubbly, but I only had one free hand, so I was like, you know what? I just get one case, and I'll come back and get another one later. But I was blessed. I was blessed with several other cases. So now I have 3 cases in the trunk of my car. And when I tell you that's exciting for me, baby, anybody that knows me know that that's exciting. They know me at work. If I come in here, sometimes I come in here, you laughing. Sometimes I come in here, and let me tell you, I'll come in here in daytime, and I go to that refrigerator because I know it ain't nothing in there usually to eat. Well, it's some stuff, but anywho, I go in there and I see bubbly, and you think I done dang on seen a whole dang on big ribeye steak, honey. That thing right there. Whew. Thank you for the bubbly. But anyway, okay, so tell me you guys, what is on your mind? What all do you have going on? Okay, we are 21 days into 2021, and a lot of people had different goals. I told you guys, I know I said earlier on, I don't know how many people will listen, because some folks don't listen, but they don't pay me no attention because they're on me. I'm on here all the time, but that's okay, because I do have people that do listen, that are following, and that, it ain't about listening to me, it's about us communicating. I like to talk back and forth with each other. So what all have you guys accomplished, or what are you looking to do for this 2021, or what has happened so far? I think I might have did snip my dang on finger. No, it ain't bleeding. But what are y'all looking for in 2021? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you my example. Okay, like I said, 2021 for me, every year for as long as I can remember, I've always, just as everybody else have, we always set up we make our resolutions, New Year's resolutions. We're gonna do, cut out this, cut out that. A lot of people is join the gym. Oh, Tina, that's awesome. Yeah. Let me give you some thumbs, girl, and some hearts. My heart. Let me give you some heart. You received a promotion. That's awesome. And you know what a testimony that is? To receive a huge promotion during the pandemic. Because so many people, the word pandemic has so many people so afraid to go forward, or to even think that they can go forward, right? If you think about it, when they hear anytime we hear pandemic or anything negative, everybody wants to just freeze. Bam, you want to stop living. Add on to that, the different things that the government is saying, okay, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, we're going to give you this. But the thing is, people, they're not telling you they're going to take it back on the back end. So get what you can get, but know that it's gonna, that they're gonna be. I don't think it's anything that you can get really, 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 truthfully for free. I mean, and I know I hear a lot of people on here, and y'all say what you want to say, but I hear a lot of folks on here, and they're like, well, that's my money. I don't work for my money. I do my taxes, and now they owe it to me. Let me tell y'all something, baby. Let me say this. I've been in business. I've been in business for myself, in this business, this particular business, for going on 8 years now. Been a nurse for a while. Started Angelic Services years before that, but actually in bricks and mortar for almost 8 years. When I tell you I have paid more in taxes, trust me, please believe, when the government and the state, everybody, federal, everybody got their hands out. So it's not what you think. It's not what you think, and you think that I'm not sitting around waiting on. Do I want the stimulus and all? I want anything that I really truthfully qualify for, because I know the money that I pay and that we paid in the business, and I know that it was not. That's right, Tina. Make it into lemonade. That's what you do. But I know, I mean, I've really, 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 really. Okay, I'm gonna get on to what Tina just said. I used the pandemic to work hard and to make lemonade. That's boss moves. Y'all want to know about boss moves? People ask me things. I get inboxes all the time. I might get an inbox. I might get an email. I might just get a direct message. Okay, I need help with this. Or what's your idea about this? Or how should I do that? First of all, invest in yourself. That was one of the things, and that was the thing that I've learned and that I've actually brought into 2021. I brought it in 2020. I've invested in myself along the way, but really, really, really where I saw that, okay, listen, you don't know everything, and you can't Google everything. You can Google it, and you can find some information, and you can get some free stuff, but it's some dang on body out there that knows a whole lot more than you do. Or even if they don't know a whole lot, they may know a couple of things more than you do that can actually help you get to the next level. We have got to get out of the mentality of I know it all and I don't need to spend no money to learn the next step. Level up. If y'all really want to be bosses and level up, invest in yourself. There's no better investment that you can make than in yourself. Do y'all agree? Thumbs up. I don't see anything coming up. I need some thumbs or some haze or something. I don't want no frowny faces. Don't give me nothing negative. But no, invest in yourself. Invest in you. I mean, everything that we do going forward, I mean, we should all understand, a lot of people, they may say, we'll do when it is so I can take the day out. Right, build each other up. Like I said, there are things that I may know that you may not know, vice versa. Now, if it's something that you can help me with and I can help you with, okay, let's work together on these things. But if it's something that it's going to level me up a little bit, I may have to try to reach way, way, way down, but it's going to bring me up. It's going to bring me up. And you may not see those results that same day, that same week. It depends on you. Because I promise you, I went to some bomb class. Seminars. And I give my shout out to my girl, Tasha, my sis, and Tamara, that group home blueprint. It's everything. Did I just go in there and sit down and say, okay, this is my sis, so I'm just, I'm entitled to be able to sit down and get these nuggets without having to pay? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. They've worked hard for what they have. They've worked hard for it. So we have to change that freedom, that mindset of getting everything free, or right, Tina, temporary. Yeah, you have to sacrifice something now. We have to get out of that mindset that everybody owes us something. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Nobody, really. I don't care. They might, somebody, trust me, it's money out there, loans, financial things out there or whatever. But you know what? I knew that when I was giving it out. When I loaned it, I knew it. So, you know what? Nobody, I don't know. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't think I might owe somebody. I'm good for it though. If I owe you something, I'm good for it. I'll pay you back, promise. But no, really. You owe yourself. Do not depend on anybody else. Stop depending on other people. Stop depending on other people, your parents, your family, the system. Stop depending on them for your happiness. Dang on it, man. Y'all, I'm country. Yes, I'm country. I said dang on it. But don't depend on the government. Don't depend on other resources or other people for your happiness or for your success. We all, and I will quote it. Well, kind of quote this, from what Tasha often says. Everything that we have and everything that we want, God has already instilled that within us. It's there. It's up to us to manifest it. Me and one of my great friends, and please forgive me for saying this, but me and one of my great one of my best friends, we were talking, just casual conversation, and in that conversation the statement came up, I just wish, and we all do, at times, so I totally 110%, 120% understand, but it was just, I wish that I would have known 10 years ago, I would have known what I know today. My life would be different. Girl, you know how, girl, them girls from the South, that's me. I know I'm country. I know I'm country, but I keep it real. I know I fit in now. I fit in with the best of them, but they still know I'm going to come with that little country swang because that's who I am. but okay, so a good friend of mine and myself, we were talking, and we were just conversing, just a general conversation. It wasn't anything specific. And one of the things that was said was, like I said, if I knew 10 years ago what I know today, then my life would be different. And, and we both agreed with that. Because I'm pretty sure many of you that are on here, if you look back 10 years, and there's some things that I've learned, like I said, we've learned things within a year, right? That, that we didn't know, that we may not have known, so just go back 10 years and just think about how much growth. 10 years ago, I was 36. So that's a totally different. And I look at 36 now, it's like, my niece 36, gonna get ready to be 36. So, I look at that as, okay, so, but had I known, or had we known, and I speak of my friend and myself, some of the things that we know now, things would have definitely been a lot different for us today. But don't stop at that, okay? Because all is not lost. All is not lost because you did not, because it's 10 years later. What I told her is, make today the very first day of your next 10 years. Right? So now, 10 years from now, if we're having this same conversation, then it's your fault. Then it's, it's your fault, it's my fault, it's our fault, because we had this conversation and we said, make today the first day of your next 10 years. If that makes sense to you, y'all give me a thumbs up. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, it's how you finish. It's all about, It's in the start. It's in the beginning. I mean, because everybody, we all have lessons to learn. Everybody have things that we gotta, that we have to learn. Nothing is given to us. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing. Sometimes we get things for free, but at the end of the day, trust me, it's not for free. Or it's portrayed, I'll say, I guess, to be free. But at the end of the day, you've paid something. You've given some kind of price to get that information. In most cases, I'll say that. That's just what it is. Now, I am, I know that I'm in a different realm right now than I was before. I just say do that mean that I don't make mistakes? Hell yeah, I make mistakes every day. Every day. I repent every day, as we all should, but that's what I mean. So, but, one thing I'll say is I'm growing, I'm growing. Each and every day I'm growing, and I'm trying to do what what I need to do and go in the directions that I'm supposed to go in. Because sometimes we'll take our own direction, and then we wonder why we out here looking crazy. I've done that before too. I'm like, okay, now this is what I was meant to do, and then get out there like, okay, so who said you were meant to do that? Who actually give you that? Where did you get that? Yeah, if you don't make mistakes, then you are not growing. That's the only way. In order to grow, you're going to make mistakes. Everybody. I don't care. I mean, we look at all the way from the presidential, all the way, entrepreneurs, I mean, billionaires. Have y'all seen, there's so many billionaires that are miserable? It's millionaires that are miserable. They make mistakes. We make mistakes. I'm not a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I'm going to claim that thing. Y'all want to claim it with me? But no, I mean, seriously, you have everybody we all are growing. Everybody's growing. If you're not growing, then you dead. If you're not growing, you dead. And I ain't saying dead as far as dead as the earth. I'm saying dead as far as you're not growing no more. So a plant that's not growing, what is it going to do? It's going to wither up, and it's going to crawl up, and it's going away, right? That's when you're not growing, that's what happens. I mean, y'all agree? Y'all so quiet. I see y'all looking, but everybody quiet. Y'all know I'm shy. Stagnant, right. What happens with stagnant water? What happens to things that are stagnant? You have that stagnant water that sits there. Or whatever, and you stay right there. You don't go up, you don't go down, and usually it starts to smell. Right? That's just what it is. So I come on to encourage you. And like I said, I know it was millions and zillions and trillions of people last night watching who is McGurr, and I like both of them. I'm gonna tell you, I like Keisha Cole and Ashanti. Watching them go back and forth with their y'all see the eyebrow, but y'all going back and forth with their battle or whatever. It was a battle or whatever. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. But, millions of people, they logged in. They wanted to see the battle. I promise you, if I would have titled this, if I'd have titled this anything negative or anything free, win $1 million, I'm going to give out $100 or I'm going to give out $100 before the end of this live. I guarantee you it'll probably be 100,000 people on this live. But the reality is most people don't want to hear things that are positive. And you know what? I don't care if you don't want to hear it because I'm going to say it anyway. But you know what? The only thing you can do is just not watch my video. That's it. Just don't watch it. I don't care. Because you know what? This therapy for me. I'm talking. It's like to me, I got a whole big old audience because I see the black balls. You know, just don't listen. But you know what? What's gonna happen? You are gonna stay right where you are, and you are gonna be scared to make any move you move. That you make, and you ain't gonna make no moves because you don't want to listen. A lot of people don't want to listen to anything positive. What they want to hear is, look at my thing been compromised. But what they want to hear is something about who baby daddy sleeping with this baby daddy and who I'm in love with today, and I did this with this person and he married and this, that, and the other and all that. I ain't about that. Time is up for that. I'm about living my life. Happily living my life. And I'm thankful, but I reach out because I like to share, because this is a good platform. I like to share with other people how to live your best life. Live your best life, baby. Live your best life. If you are with somebody and you feel second fiddle, like you're playing second fiddle, then you know that's not your best life. Because we all know our worth. We all know our worth. What we deserve out of life. What we deserve, period. Right. Live your best life for you. One thing, and this has been one of the hard, I'm going to tell y'all, and I know my children, they may not be watching right now, but they probably will eventually. But one thing that has been the realest thing for me is they grown. Girl, they grown. Honey, baby, your children are grown. They're not children. They're your children to you, but they in this day and time, they are grown people. You've done what you're supposed to do. You've given them the best path that you knew how. So now it's time for you to push them on out that little nest and let them fly. That was a hard lesson for me to learn. Hard, I tell you. Because that's all I've ever known, is being nurse and being mama. Nurse, being mama. Nurse, being mama. Daughter, nurse, mama, wife, kind of. But that's what I've known. But now I understand, and I understand wholeheartedly how important it is for me to allow them to be right, Tina. But how important it is for them to understand how to stand on their own, in certain situations, so that they can actually be positive themselves, so they can be good citizens. I can't always be here to speak for them. Now, don't get it twisted. So yeah, oh God, I know, y'all. I know I'm talking out both sides of my head when I say that. Don't get it. I am mama, So always. I don't care if I'm 85.5 years old. I'm mama now, so don't try them, just for no stuff. But I'm just saying, in being good citizens and doing what's best and being grown, being adults about different things, And we've had those conversations, right? Right, Tina. Mama has life, honey. Mama has life. Even though Mama might go home tonight and get on her couch and watch and binge watch something on TV, but guess what? That's what Mama wanted to do. Because otherwise, you can hit the road, and do other things. It just is what it is. And we need to have positive people that are out here that are looking to grow, looking to level up. So you have to, everybody, like I said, invest in yourself. Get in groups that are positive. If you get into a group and every time you get into like these different groups that are out there, everything is negative, everything, everything is negative, or, you feel, have a negative vibe in your spirit, get out of that group, because that's not the group for you. But otherwise, we all have it in us. It's already in us to be great. Greatness is within you. It's within me. It's within all of us. You have greatness within you, but you have to actually you have to allow it to be manifested. You have to speak your own. I can't speak. I can tell you, but I'm responsible for my own greatness. And I'm telling you now, I have greatness within me. Let me give you all these affirmations. I only have them written down nowhere, Lord Jesus. But I'm going to tell you this. I am a winner. I am successful. Everything that I touch turns into gold. I attract positive people. I attract money. I attract blessings. I attract businesses. I attract great things. That is part of my manifestation. I am in good health. My family is in good health. My friends are within good health. Again, I am a leader, and I will continue to lead and be promising and be, and prosper as I continue my journey. That's some of what I am, or who I am. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I walk daily in God's favor. I walk daily. I claim that from the time I open my eyes in the morning to the time I'm still at work right now, but throughout the day, I thank God. That's who I am. That's who I am. Sweet Cameron is in good health, my sweet cousin. And speak that, sis. That's what you do. And I agree with you. Sweet Cameron is in good health. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. There are many people that needs to be okay with, with speaking and just believing in themselves and manifesting different things within themselves. Because there's so much, again, there's so much greatness out there. It's more than what we see. And every time, this is a little jokey joke, every time I see when they talk about us being in debt as a country or whatever, I always look at it, I'm like, how we in debt? We in trillions of dollars of debt, and we make our own we make our own money. Just go make some more money. I know it don't really work like that, but that's just my little. That's a little joke. Y'all, I tell jokes all day because I told y'all what I done told people that know me. If you ain't laughing, what you got? I ain't even gonna say the rest of it because some people get offended by that. But the truth is, if you ain't laughing, then you're frowning. If you're frowning, you know the rest. Right? So laugh. Even let me tell you, it's been mornings. It's even been mornings this week. It's been days this week when I have felt like Mr. Snuffleupagus. And you gotta be old as me to know who Mr. Snuffleupagus is. That's that thing on Sesame Street. He just walked around. He just walking around. He was sweet as he could be, but he just dang on depressed. I don't even know why they had him on a child show. Oh God, because that's still in my mind. That's in other kids' mind. Mr. Snuffleupagus should have to go out the door. Right, Tina? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then they had the donkey. They had the donkey on Winnie the Pooh. And what'd he say? I'm just a donkey with a nail in my tail. He always had that sad look on his face. Come on, y'all. Give us some happiness. Give me Big Bird. Don't give me Oscar. Oscar was mean. Give me Big Bird. Give me some happiness. But yeah, Tina, as you were saying, have multiple streams of income. Now is the time. And that's when I said earlier, right, That's when I said earlier, to invest in yourself. There are classes out there. Research them. I promise you, you need to research them. I'm not going to tell anybody just to jump into something just because it was a class or just because it was possibly a whatever, class or some kind of course that you could have taken. Don't jump in it because of that, but research it. And if it's something that fits what you want to do or what you've been looking to do, and you just hadn't quite got it done yet, then invest in it. But when you invest in it, do it. Don't just invest in it, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm speaking to myself right now, because I have been a person that I've invested in stuff in groups and join clubs and groups and all these different things. And you know what? I do them and then I'm done. Once I've joined them, it's just like it's there. I've joined them. But I may do a little bit with them, but I don't work on them to their full potential or to everything that they've actually poured into me. Because most of these ladies, most of these companies, most of these people, they're giving you what they got. They're giving you something you can feel. They're giving it to you. Because this is what they do. They've done this for years. First of all, they've done this for years, and now they want to be able. Now they can capitalize off of it. Now they can capitalize. Like I said, again, I often get calls about how to start this business and how to start that business. So stay tuned. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to pack up and get down the road. I was trying to make sure that my desk was really nice and clean, so when I come back in to work, everything will be so fresh and so clean. But yeah, be on this at the end of this, y'all. If you agree with the information, I'm not going to say even if you like it, because some people won't like everything that I have to say, nor will I like everything they have to say. But if the things that you like, things you agree with, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever the case may be. Let me know. Don't just sit there and not say nothing. Just take the information, y'all. Stop. We got to get out of that damn mentality. Excuse me for all my church folks, my church family. And first of all, my parents, excuse me, because y'all know I try not to. Well, back in the day, I was a good cusser. Thank you, Tina. We still in agreement. You heard my last statement. I was talking about back in the day. It was back in the day now. I used to let them fly. But you know what? Support each other. It is important. I know that I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of gems. I have a lot of things that I can actually, I'm trying to pack up while I'm talking. I have a lot of things that I know that I can offer, but you may have other things that you can offer just as well. Let's put those things together. Let's put resources together. Let's help each other. Even if it may cost, for me to get into this, or it may cost for me to get in that. So it costs to live. It costs to be successful. Some people are just born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And contrary to whatever people may believe, I was not. Did I come from, what do I consider that I was born poor? I don't. We lived, and we lived in a single wide, 2-bedroom mobile home in Blacksburg on the corner. That was the best 2-bed for me, because we had a living room, and me and my brother, we shared a room, and I promise you it wasn't no bigger than my desk. We had bunk beds in there and in a closet. My sister slept. She slept on the couch, on a let-out couch in the den. She had a suite right by the kitchen. Her TV swiveled around. About like good times. JJ, she slept on the couch. Mom and Daddy had, I think all they had room for was a bed and a dresser in their bedroom. We had kerosene heaters. So please, so don't get it twisted, Pete. Don't get it twisted. I mean, it's the way you work your things. It's who you listen to. Girl, yeah, it was like JJ, and I be wanting to sleep in there with her, and she always would do crazy stuff to make me run back to my room. She had to run back to my room because I couldn't deal with her. But the only day she slept in the room with me and said was on Christmas. But we had good times. Shoot, we thought we would think, but yeah, God good, girl. Because when we moved from there, we moved to over 2,000 square foot home. Everybody had their own bedroom, and we had an extra one, and a den and all that stuff. The daddy, y'all know my daddy get the building stuff. Yeah, dang on bricks. We had some bricks. Had a fireplace down there. All that good old stuff. See, it was chopping wood. Wasn't no gas logs now. We didn't do none of that. Daddy didn't play that. Let me tell y'all something else funny about my childhood. Let me tell y'all. Y'all, we lived in a trailer on the corner of Brooke Street in Blacksburg for years. All my childhood, right? Yeah, it felt like a mansion. You're right. It felt like a mansion. Everything in there, it was in the 70s. It's like it was built in the 70s. Everything in there was green, gold. Let's see, green, gold, and it was one other, an orange. Everything, that was the Brady Bunch time. But you couldn't tell us nothing. We had a carport. You couldn't tell us. You can tell us nothing. I mean, really. I mean, we've never been really boastful kids, but I mean, going from we didn't see the vision that our dad had for us at that particular time. We didn't see that, but there are steps to everything. We didn't realize that there was once upon a time that we did have to depend on the government because of times such as this. Things were low. There were constant struggles that we as children, we didn't see, and it wasn't for us to see. Our children hadn't seen all of our struggles, but what we can do today is actually teach you and tell you and help you to actually move forward, be your best you. Invest in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do. No, it's not an option unless you want it to be an option. Because you know what? The other day I've had to have, now that's another thing in 2021 that's come up, that it's been a little bit easier for me to say no to some things or to some people. I used to be one. I'm like, they'll be like, such and such. I'm like, okay. You need this? Okay. We protect our children from some certain things. We do. We protect our children from a lot of things. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's bad, I guess. I mean, some things they need to experience, I guess. Or we need, even if they don't experience it, I mean, they don't need to experience everything that we're experiencing per se. But there's some things that they need to experience, I think, that we do not allow. And then that's why I think we have so many children, so many people now that feel like they're entitled. Right. No, it's a complete, girl, let me tell you, I couldn't say it. I mean, I would, but I mean, barely sometimes. Because I felt like I owed somebody something. Like, okay. All right. But now I know, I mean, and it's, I still have a really, really big heart, and I will do my best to help anybody that needs my help that I'm able to help. But at the same time, if I know somebody's taking advantage of me, then you know what? No, it is. I'm trying to look back at some of my comments. Hey, all y'all. Hey, all of you beautiful people. Tina, nobody's talking with us. Hello, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So, yeah, we have to expose our children, especially now, because they're going to get a lot of no's. If you don't get a lot of no's, then something ain't right. Trust me. You get a lot of no's. We get a lot of no's. So that should be a warning, or that should be a sign that we need to be able to give out. We need to be able to say no at certain times. My grandmother raised me. And again, and that's, you know what, Tina, I'm gonna tell you this. I have often heard that, and y'all know, I mean, I love y'all, so don't nobody take this personal, but I'm gonna tell you what I heard, and I know you done heard it too, because I wouldn't have been the only one to hear it. But that, some people be like, oh, the preacher's kids, them be the roughest ones when they get out of there. Well, the thing is, a lot of times they are so much more sheltered when they are in home that they're not able to experience anything, any pain, anything. They don't experience any of that. So what happens once they get out and they get a taste of the real life, the real world, then it's just like, oh, I've been missing this all my life. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this. And so it actually puts them in a different, it portrays them to be, not necessarily a bad person, but a wild person or something like that, because like I said, I've heard it, I've been told it. I've even had conversations because I've a preacher in my family. Girl, you didn't go to skate ring till you was 21. Oh, Tina. I'm going to tell you what I did about the skate ring. Let me tell y'all how y'all know. Because I know it's Gaffney folks on here. Right? Sunday. And you know what? Even if you... Oh, wow, girl. And at 21, then that's when people stop going, kind of. If you're him, I don't remember. No, I didn't go. Girl, by the time I was 21, I was getting in the club. By the time I was 18, I was getting in the club using a fake ID. Yes, I said it. I did. I said it. I wasn't doing nothing, but I just wanted to be there. And I went to the clubs. I wouldn't think about no skate ring then, but I'm gonna tell you about the skate ring days because, these were the times when I say about the club, I had already, because I moved out. I went into nursing school. I moved out, kind of prematurely, I think. Oh wow, I moved out kind of. We got to go skating. I moved out kind of, early. Didn't really have to move out at the particular time that I did, but I did. So when we would go to the skate ring, when I would go, if my mom took me to the skate ring, well, I don't know what my brother did. But anyway, when they took me to the skate ring, I had to, okay, so we all knew in Gaffney, Roland, Roland. Anybody went to Gaffney skate ring, you already know. 11 o'clock, skates come off and it's a party. Everybody dancing. So guess what time the DJ announced for me to come home? Come to the door. Katrina Smith, your ride is at the door. It'll be 11 o'clock. I'm like, dang, I can't even stay for the party. They didn't play that. And them roller skates came off and I had to go. Now I had my friends that could stay out a little bit longer. So sometimes, and Mama, I'm sorry. Well, I think I've told you this before, that I would spend the night with them so I could actually stay at the skate rink a little bit longer. So I could actually stay at the party part. It is what it is. It's just about being true. But we didn't do nothing. We just stayed at the skate rink a little longer. Times were different then, though. Times were different. So, y'all, I've enjoyed y'all. You didn't go to the games or nothing, girl. I went to every, especially when my brother. Oh no, they told on you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. When when I tell you I moved everything. When I moved in one day and I moved everything. My mom, she was ready for me to go. She was ready. She was ready to have that house to herself, her man, honey. When I hey, Dad, hey, Daddy. Oops. Let me tell y'all, when I got ready to move out of the house, everything. When I tell you, I had everything. I had a bed, I had a bedroom set, a living room set, all my pictures for the wall. My mom was ready for me to go. She was ready for me to go. She was ready to have the house by herself. She was ready for that. And then so I was like, okay, it's time for me to move, and I moved out, and then I stayed out for a while, and then I moved back home for a little while, and then I moved out again. But I didn't move far. Did my daddy just say, did you say you in Georgia? I'm in Georgia now. Daddy, are you in Georgia? What are you doing in Georgia? What are you doing in Georgia? No, I think that was a typo. You're not in Georgia. You're in Georgia. I know about it, sir. I love you. But anyway, what I will leave you guys with today or this evening is be encouraged. Invest in yourself. Do not wait for people to invest in you. Now, can you go to other people to to ask for investments? Okay, I have this idea. Have your plan, have your vision, have everything written out. Study what you want to do, what you need to do. Have those things together, but invest in yourself. If you know that you want to open up, let's say, for instance, if you want to start a home care. Okay. Katrina has a home care. She's had a home care for almost 10. Well, I've had the home care over 10 years. Let me reach out to Katrina because she has a course on it. Let me reach out to her, and don't be afraid to say, okay, well, oh, shoot, she charging $19.99 a month just to be. I know you didn't want me to move out, Daddy. I said it was Mama. No. I don't think either one of y'all wanted me to move out, but there was just something that was a time, and that's what and I did it. Did I regret it many days? Absolutely. But I think it made me into the stronger person that I am today. But yeah, invest in yourself. Stop worrying about the other person. They shouldn't be charging for this. Yes, they should. Many people have had years. I mean, more years than I can even say the word years of experiences, of trials, of, laughter, of hearts, of sweat, tears, and all that good stuff. So, and research. Definitely research. You have your ups and your downs. So what? So they can give you that and you don't have to go through that. So don't shortchange yourself because a lot of times that can put you up at a higher level without having to go through a lot of what other people had to go through. So please, when I'm begging you, stop doubting each other. Research. Know your people. Know who you're dealing with. Ask somebody, ask around. Get a feel for the person or the group or the company or whatever. See what they're doing, see what they got going on, and invest in yourself. Or if you can invest in yourself and if you can do things on your own and you don't need any guidance, that is all but just do it. Just do it. Don't stop sitting on your dreams. That's what I'm going to say. Stop sitting on your dreams. Stop sitting on your, right. Stop sitting on your dreams. Stop sitting on your desires of your heart. God has given us desires, dreams, visions, and what we don't realize is He's actually put people in our place, or will put people He'll put people and resources in our place to actually make those things to come into fruition. But we have to start. We have to take that first step. The first step is belief, claiming it, writing it down, but then you have to start. You have to start. You have to physically start. You can't start and think, okay, this person is going to come to me. Okay, I'm manifesting that this all comes to me. And I mean, in some people that may happen, but I'm just telling you. Don't just sit there and think, okay, I got this. And okay, so bam, okay, I'm just going to sit back and wait for it. Honey, you'll be sitting there and your hair be gray and children be grown. And then you might decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and act on this. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Tina. Girl, I need glasses, but if I'm reading this correctly, it says I have a 20-year patent. I need to move forward with my dream. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? A patent? That's about like with me. I'm telling you, with Angelic Home Care. Angelic Home Care was literally birthed in 2004. It did not come into fruition until 2014. I sat on that thing 10 years. Just think, 10 years. We could have been 10 years ahead. All kind of laws and regulations and stuff happened within those 10 years. I'm telling you, darling, please move forward with what patent you have, anything that you have, act on it. See what the next step is. Find somebody that can tell you, okay, what do I need to do next? A lot of times it's not as much as people think. I mean, did you know when you have a business in the county that you don't have to have an actual business license? I didn't know that. I learned something new. I mean, did you know there's certain ways that you can build your building and not have to have certain things that a lot of other places have to have, if you meet certain codes? I didn't know that, but I learned. Listen, my phone about to go dead, so I know it's about time for me to go. I actually had an IT guy come over today, right? Because our fax machine has been on blinks. It's been horrible. But, well, it's not been working. And the funny part about it was, well, it wasn't funny at the time because I was kind of frustrated because I don't know how long we've been without our fax. I know I've been waiting for a fax literally since Saturday. And I was out of town on Saturday. So I've been waiting for a fax. Where's my thing? I've been waiting on this fax, right? So that's what put my attention to it. Because, a lot of times you might get a fax and you don't know somebody's faxing until you get your fax. Unless they called and told you in advance. Oh, shoot. Anyway, I'm going to talk real fast because I ain't got but like 5 seconds left. Okay. So anyway, this guy came in and I wasn't here yesterday. He was working yesterday. I was doing other things yesterday. And if you go to the Black Cemetery, you will find some of the greatest dreams that people have to move forward that never was done. Oh, and that is so powerful. That's so powerful, Daddy, and Les Brown, he speaks of that, that so many people are on their dying beds and these dreams are around them and they, they just say, you never allowed us to come to life. And they, it's like almost like they are, they have it as if they're perceived to be like haunted, because you never gave us an opportunity to do what we needed to do. And they said, and what was said is that if you look on their tombstone or if you look on their grave, it should say not used up. Because all of these dreams died with that person because that person was not strong enough or brave enough to reach out and to try to manifest their own dreams. It's not up to nobody else. It's up to you. My sisters and my brothers, it is up to you. Stop depending on everybody else. Stop blaming everybody else. It ain't your mama's fault, your daddy's fault, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your great-great-grandma. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Everybody, we all have the same opportunity. That's another thing. When me and Tasha was in nursing school, not nursing school, when we first were nurses at Brookview, and we were little young nurses, the little young Rudy Poot nurses that we were called. It upset me. And it hurt because, I was like, they don't like us, And me and Tasha, we worked that unit, girl. We wore matching shirts and everything. We had that unit going. We worked our unit. But our caregivers, the caregivers that took care of the clients on the hall, they didn't like us because we were young nurses. We're young Black nurses. And but you know what Tasha said to me that one day? She was like, Trina, she said, you know what? The opportunities that we have, she said, what we're doing right now, everybody on this floor had the exact same opportunity to do what we're doing. And when she said that, y'all know that was, and Tasha, I thank you. My hat's off to you for for that and many other things. But that was a really, really, really important moment in my life. Because I'm sitting there like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. They could have done what we've done. They could have done it. But they chose to not. But now they're going to ridicule us because we have leveled up. But you know what? Everything is a learning experience. Everything. Let's see. I tagged you in comments. Posts about my pad. Check it out. You have time. Thanks. I sure will, Tina. I'll definitely, I'll check it out. Again, you guys have a wonderful night. I will probably be back on tomorrow in a different aspect. Hey, Talikia, in a different aspect, because as you all know, or maybe not know, I have been chosen to be the chair for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. So we're going to talk about that. Stop running from your dreams. Stop running from your dreams. Stop letting other people get your dreams. Stop letting other people just fulfill their dreams and you sit there and just watch yours go by. That's what I'm going to end with, okay? Okay. Good night. Good night.